Kevin Bowling, Tournament Director for Central Pro-Am Association, and I'd like to welcome you to this week's show. This week is our final stop of the Freedom Tour on Grand Lake of the Cherokees. Lots of anglers were catching their limits in practice, and hopes were high that it would take some big sacks of fish to win here.
I didn't expect to do real good. The bites were real slow. I was getting about one bite an hour, every hour and 15 minutes or something like that. And I caught a fish on a jig and a yum claw.
This is also the time of year when our anglers are trying to seal their place in the top 40 to make it to the Ranger Mercury Pro-Am Bass Fishing Championships later in the year. Mild weather was making the fishing a lot easier on our anglers who have seen a lot of rain this season. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to see some really big fish at the day one weigh-in. But before we do, Terry Thomas has some tips for us on how to catch these late summer bass. Your boat.
Every lake is the same, and the fish like to feed on where an old riffle was or an old high spot is, and that's what you look for. And if you've got wood available, that helps, because fish, when the sun's out, will go to the wood.
Welcome back to the Freedom Tour event on Grand Lake. With big bags and lots of closed weights being brought to the scales, just a little over a pound separates the top 5 professional anglers. 5 bass, currently leading the event right now, 16.10 pounds. They're going to reach that?
Heavens, no.
Good sack of fish, though, T. Good start, 13.55. Go catch them for us tomorrow. 4 bass that weigh 11.90 pounds. 11.90, not enough to take the lead, but right there in the top 2 or 3 right now. Big fish in the pro division right now is 4.5 pounds. Woo, no more. 6.30 pounds. Wow, yeah, put your hands together. Isn't that a pretty fish? 5 bass that weigh 13.35. That's a great start, Gary. Go catch them for us again tomorrow. 14.40 pounds, 14.40. Hey, that's in the top 3 right now. Michael J. Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Way to go. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your day 1 leader right now from Seligman, Missouri with 15.90 net pounds. Joe Gundel. Joe, great job, my friend. That's right. Put your hands together for him. He worked hard for you out there. 12.60 pounds, 12.60 West. Great job. Terry's got a copy of your weigh-in slip right over here. You got the lead right now in the amateur division. 4 fish out of the back of the boat. That's a good job. Good start here. 8.55 for Gary. 8.55. That's top 5 right now in the amateur division. Nice job. We weighing this for big bass? Yeah. Don't know why we have to weigh it, because it's a big bass, all right. 6.05. 14.50 pounds. There's your lead right now. He's got 5 bass today, and this is a good limit of fish. Wowee. 10.85 pounds. Good sack of fish, 16.10 pounds. There's a new leader right now in the pro division. Going to weigh one for big fish first. 435 is the mark, and that's going to set the stage. How'd you catch that big fish?
Just fishing.
You're not going to tell us today. Or you're going to take the lead in the amateur division here. 3 fish to weigh 890. Let's get a picture of that big fish if we can. Gary Carrier's 6-pounder was quite a fish, but on day 2, even more nice fish were brought to the scales. Let's take a short break, and then we'll return for more fishing. Welcome to Grand Lake and the Freedom Tour. Sometimes defending your day 1 lead can be more difficult than coming from behind. As you can see, catching a limit is one thing, but sometimes that kicker fish can really make a difference. When we come back, let's see who has that big bass. Welcome back. For some of our anglers, day 2 was their last chance to make the top 40. And boy, was it close. What place were you in coming into this trying to qualify for the championship?
I was in 24th place, and I only fished 3, so this should help me. Really figured I needed about 12 pounds today to make it, though.
Okay, up next, this angler was in 2nd place yesterday, Joe Gundel. How many you got in there today, Joe?
Got 2.
2 bass. $435. I'm sure we'll talk to you more before the day's out. What a pretty fish, Mark. All right, J.R. Jenkins, amateur division angler, had $695 yesterday. You need about 8 pounds to take the lead. Well, you've got a good day here. 6 pounds even. 2-day total, 12.95 pounds. That's top 5 right now, bud. Good job. Put your hands together for him. Alan Quick joins us next. Amateur division angler had $635 yesterday. He was in 8th place. 6. We got to get this right. This is going to be right there. 665. 2-day total, 13 pounds even. That's 2nd place right now, Alan, in the amateur division. Yeah, I bet you'll take it. Good job. Congratulations. Well, you need about 26 pounds or so to take the lead. You got that much?
No.
Close?
No.
But still a pretty good sack of fish.
Yeah.
Look here, the boy's grunting when he's lifting it. Oh my. 18.30 pounds. Two-day total, Kelly. 22.50 pounds. Nice recovery. Great job. Holy cow. He's got a nice fish here, 6 1/4. How many you got with it?
Just one more.
2 bass today, Mike. 8.5 pounds. Two-day total. Great job. 22.90 pounds. I imagine I'll be seeing you in the championship, young man. Thank you much for fishing with us. 5.45 pounds. 5.45. Two-day total for this young man. 14.35 pounds. There's your leader in the amateur division, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Miller. Mark very much on the bubble for this championship. We did a little rundown last night. Put the weights in if the tournament would have ended yesterday. And you were either 20th or 21st. How many you got today?
4 bass.
You needed them. It's going to help you. 4 bass that weigh 8.30. 8:30, Mark. Hold your breath and wait. Hopefully we'll see you at the $175,000 Ranger Mercury Pro Am Bass Fishing Championships. How many do you have today?
I have 5.
Currently leading the tournament 31-20. Nice sack of fish. Not going to get you there, but it's going to move you right up there in contention for a nice check. 11.35 pounds, 11.35, Shane. Thank you much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is your day one leader, Steve Winters. Steve yesterday had 16.10 pounds. Leading the tournament, 31.20. You need 15.10 to tie. You don't have it?
No.
What do you have?
Got 5.
5 bass?
Yeah.
My man over there said it's going to weigh around 9 pounds and 9.05. What happened to the big bite?
Don't know. Went to that same place, stayed there pretty much all day. And just a little one for biting today.
Sometimes that happens. That's why they call it fishing. Two-day total, 25.15 pounds. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Steve Winters. Terry Thomas from Nixon, Missouri, had 13.55. How many you got today?
I've got 5.
5 more. Holy cow. That's just one there, but it's bigger than a lot of the 5. 7.10 pounds. Woo! Let's get a picture of that fish. 5 bass. 17.65 pounds. Two-day total. 31.20 pounds. There's your leader in the pro division, Terry Thomas, ladies and gentlemen. This win for Terry Thomas marks his 6th title in the last several years as a professional on the Central Pro-Am Association tournament trail.
I fished at the Spring River in practice. I only had 2 fish in practice. I caught both of them on a young woolly worm. I expected to catch my fish in the tournament on a worm, but I never caught a fish on a worm in 2 days of the tournament.
Crankbait pattern have helped him win before. Let's hear how he does it.
I know where there's a little high spot up there that I kind of fished around that most people don't fish, that has got wood on it, and it's there's a flat right close to it with wood on it, and so I would just make a circle around that high spot and then go over and fish down the flat, and then just turn around and come back. I was looking for flats with that had the channel kind of close to the flat, but that had logs or brush piles up on the flat. And there are a few areas up there, and I just fished around them all the time today. I would throw the crankbait up real shallow around the wood, and I'd hold the rod tip high so the bait wouldn't get hung up, and then I'd just kind of slow roll like you would a spinner bait through And the deeper the wood got, I'd lower my rod tip and bring the bait a little deeper in the water. And then I finished out the day on the square A. I caught 2 more keepers on it, and I caught most of my fish on the square A.
The Freedom Tour season has gone by really fast, and nobody knows that better than these top anglers. Join us next time when we head back to Missouri's Table Rock Lake for the exciting Country Mart Children's Charity Classic. If you'd like to be a member of Central Pro-Am or fish the next tournament coming up, boats.